Rehab Diary, day 30. I talked about this a few days ago, but today's diary is all about the power of hope. I'm now definitely at the stage where I haven't felt this good physically for maybe 3 years. And it's been a tough old road. You've seen in the highlights of these videos my success stories and the happy times. What I haven't shared with you, I wasn't doing a video diary near the end of last year, it was tough to press on through. And one of the reasons it was tough was because the prognosis that given to me by the medical people was to say that this hip, this osteoarthritis is not going to get better. It'll just get progressively worse. So I was getting progressively more pain, my back was locking up, and it was difficult to manage because there was no physical hope that on its own it would get better. As a runner and as an athlete, plenty of times I've injured myself, I've twisted my ankle, I've hurt something quite badly. Even back in 2019 when I fell off my bike and broke my back in 3 places. The prognosis was always, it's going to get better. So I always had hope back then. But with this, it was more difficult to manage because there was difficulty of hope. There's a verse in the Bible, and I'm a Christian, I have faith in Jesus, and the Bible guides my life, and it says, it's in Proverbs, it says, hope deferred makes the heart sick. That's the start of the verse, and it's difficult to deal with that from a mental health point of view when you haven't got hope. But here's the but. When I had some hope that there would be a hip replacement operation, it enabled me to hope for the future. And I've been learning a lot about what this means in life through this process. Because that verse also goes on to say, hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. What I've been through with this hip is been manageable, it's certainly in the aftermath of the operation, because I had much more hope that it would improve. The things were going to improve, and day by day by day, as you've seen on these video diaries, I've seen that hope fulfilled, that desire fulfilled, and that's given me the energy and the attitude to be positive and to hopefully share some of that positivity with you through this video diary. Now, this is great now because, you may be going through different things. You may not be going through a hip problem, but it's taught me about the value of hoping in things to come, the value of knowing that there is something beyond what I'm currently experiencing. And this little micro example of a major hip operation has given me a lesson for life that says that even if I'm going through tough things, even if things are hurting or painful, the way I can approach that, if I approach it and have hope for the future, if I can find an anchor in the future that gives me some kind of comfort that there is a time coming when the pain I'm in is not going to endure, then I can endure through those tough times. I can endure when it's really, really painful, certainly like in those early days after the operation when I was having to sing out loud to express the annoyance of the pain in my leg. So closing off this diary, I'm probably going to stop doing the daily ones when I hit 31 days tomorrow, but I wanted to have this little bit of a longer one just to express my thanks to you all in supporting me in this process, my thanks to God in the healing process, and to express that if there's any lessons to be learned, it's that hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a desire fulfilled is a tree of life. I'll see you in the next one tomorrow.